I'm Nicole Christian. I'm the president and CEO of the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, and we're very pleased to be the entity that is coordinating this 90th anniversary celebration of Deep Creek Lake. We've brought together the entities that have a stake in the lake and are helping to put together this 4-day-long celebration that's June 11th through the 14th. We consider Deep Creek Lake one of the most transformational developments of the last century. As part of the celebration, we're going to have different workshops and different speaking engagements. There's a walk and run scheduled one morning, there's a hike, there's a canoe trip, there are some receptions, there's great deals at restaurants, local restaurants, there's a wine tasting, and some great deals from some of our local retailers. But what we're most excited about is the official anniversary, the birthday party for the lake, which is taking place on June 13th, and that will be right here at the Visitor Center in McHenry. And it will be sort of an open house from 12 noon to 5 p.m. and a cake, an 11-foot long cake in the shape of the lake. So everybody's really excited about this cake. We will have a ceremony beginning at noon and have elected officials, and we're just really excited. It's going to be a great day.
My presentation, I will give it 2 times, and it's about an hour and 15-minute PowerPoint presentation. Around 1900, Pennsylvania Electric Company was considering harnessing the hydroelectric potential here. There are 3 plateaus here in the Appalachian Mountain, and we are at the top. And between here and Friendsville, Maryland, there's quite a drop in elevation. The dam is about 70 feet deep, but there is a tunnel between the dam and the Youghiogheny River far below, and that picks up an additional amount of drop in the water, giving a total of 440 feet of elevation of drop, and that is where the power plant sits. The lake is about 3,900 acres. There's 65 miles of shoreline. It is the economic engine of Garrett County right now. It definitely is. The tax base that it represents is approximately 60 to 65% of the total tax base of Garrett County. There are many, many businesses. If you start an accident and go to Oakland, the county seat, almost all of the businesses are centered around serving the lake community.
I live in Deep Creek Lake. I actually live just over off of Glendale Road, so it's sort of the central part of the lake. I love living here. I am not a native. I moved here 5 years ago, and the quality of life that Garrett County offers, whether you're around the lake or you're in Grantsville or Oakland or Mountain Lake Park, our quality of life here is absolutely amazing.
We started to live here. We lived here for about 6 years, and then we moved to Colorado. Colorado doesn't have trees like this, so we get our tree fix.
I've lived here about 4 years now. I'm originally from Pittsburgh. I vacationed a lot down here when I was little and fell in love with the place. Came down here with my family as a kid, so fell in love with the park and the Discovery Center and moved down here when I graduated high school.
Water ski, air chair, canoe, wakeboard.
Certainly the lake is attractive to the boaters, but we have a lot of people coming here to hike, to bike, just to relax and unwind. We have as many people coming to Garrett County in the Deep Creek Lake area to relax and unwind as we have as many people coming here to have all the adventures. It is truly a place where people create their own experience.
I'm a naturalist at Deep Creek Lake State Park, and in our aviary we have 8 non-releasable birds of prey They're all injured in some way or another, which makes them non-releasable. The aviary's been open almost since the Discovery Center's been open, but this building's pretty new, about 5-6 years maybe. And all of the fundraising and everything that paid for the enclosures is through our volunteer group. So the Western Garrett County State Park volunteers hold a lot of fundraisers that have to do with these birds. So that's typically what pays for the vet bills, the health checkups, the food, new perch materials, toys, and all that good stuff. So a lot of it's through volunteer donations. We're located in Deep Creek Lake State Park, right next to the Discovery Center, which is the nature center in the state park. So this is a red-tailed hawk who is missing a full wing. She's missing her right wing there, and that's due to an amputation after she was hit by a car. And she's the one who keeps watch over the aviary. If there's another bird in her area, she will let everyone know. So during hawk migration season, she's very talkative. So lets every other bird in the park know this is her space, and they're not allowed here.
This is our barred owl, and this guy is missing his left eye. It's caused by being struck by the vehicle. He's probably been in the program for at least 8 years now. We've only had him for about 5 years. Before that, he was actually located at a different park. So he was originally struck by a vehicle in Virginia. We're not really sure of his exact age because he came into the program as an adult. These guys are one of the owls that are not strictly nocturnal. They actually really like to go fishing. So in the cool morning or evening, you actually find these guys by the water looking for fish or crayfish.
I can remember when my father and I had a father and son weekend outing, and we camped where the state park is today. And we had to actually almost separate the limbs to find a place to set our tent. And for that day and a half or two that we were there, we counted less than 10 boats. Today you got 10 boats any time you want to. Yeah.
The hydroelectric plant came online in May of 1925, and in June of that same year the lake opened for recreation, and the recreation has grown ever since. So we love all the opportunities that this lake has provided us. It's a fun place to live.